Good boys. I need you guys to know, like quickly, like very quickly, and like please be nice, bro. What do you guys think about these new chart colors? The main reason I'm doing new colors, not because I didn't like the other ones, but because when I'm making clips, it doesn't look that clean when everything's just white and gray. I need some color. Everyone's hating. Oh my days. You guys don't like this? Hold on, let me look at it on my second monitor. Damn, everyone's full hating, eh? Damn, everyone hated, huh? No one likes it. Okay, what about like that? Hmm. Let's do green and black ICT. Does anyone have a good green? Like, what's a good green? I can't do. No, I won't do black background. It doesn't look good on video. Damn, you guys are just trolling, bro. What is this? No one giving me actually something good. That green's better, someone said. It is, bro. Use the color of your tip, I bet. Someone said 388E3C, 40%. It's not bad. Maybe 50. I can rock with that. All right, we'll walk with this. We'll cover bias, guys. We'll cover bias at I mean, better yet, make this even easier. Background's gonna stay the same. Make this even easier for ourselves. Let's just. Yeah, what do you wait for today? For our but we'll cover bias. Don't worry. We'll cover bias in 5 minutes. What is your plant? My plant. I hope my plant's okay. I don't know. The reason I don't like green is because I draw green boxes. I don't want green. It's got to be like I don't know. Do we just rock this gray for now and call it? You hear me? No one really liked that gold, huh? I thought I was cooking, bro. I thought I was cooking, bro. I thought this like off yellow was clean, bro. Some shit like that. Make your chart color for the fourth left white. Guys, it's fine. We're not doing a charting color stream. We'll cover bias in 5 minutes. Someone said orange and black is fire. It's like a hella Halloween themed for me. I don't know if I like it. You traded PM today? What do you mean did I trade PM today? PM's in like 6 hours or something. We'll cover bias in 3 minutes. I can't do green on green, so unless I start making like my fair value gap to yellow, I guess I can. Alright, we'll just do this. No problem. Let's make my fair value gaps yellow. Anyways, bias in 1 minute. I don't want a black background. We'll cover bias 1 minute. Actually, no, we'll just cover it now. Actually, first things first. Let me tell you guys something. This is what we're giving away. I'm giving away PC, monitor, and chair. We're doing this again. We've done this once before. The winner was Elliot. He got everything. And we're doing this giveaway again. So I'm just saying if you use my code on Alpha Futures, DM me. If you use it in August, DM me so I can message you and I can add you to this giveaway. That's all I gotta say. In terms of game plan, we'll send it anywhere, don't worry. Yeah, it says chair and monitor. It's supposed to be PC, chair, monitor. All three. Everything in the picture. Um, Game plan for today, very simple. We're looking for high probability longs. We want to align with the range expansion for the week. I don't expect Monday's low to be taken, so why would I short retracement trades on the week? I don't trade PO3 retracement, I trade PO3 expansion. We can come all the way down. Like today, we could easily, and listen to what I'm saying, we could easily just spend the day retracing. Say 50% of previous day's range is possible, like this fair value gap is possible, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for high probability longs. What is high probability longs? Potentially from this 4-hour fair value gap, potentially from this 4-hour fair value gap. Maybe after taking out sell side, ES is already almost there. So we're just going to look for high probability longs. Right, that's it. We have targets in the 4-hour SIBI, targets in high of day, which I'll draw right now. And that's it. That's the game plan. It's a pretty simple game plan. Um, Price might just keep going lower and lower, but that's fine. I don't want to trade a retracement because I don't know how much lower it can go before moving up. If we're really bullish, we should respect the upper portion of this inversion, which means we're trading like right into here max. We should not be trading into this. From here to here, if we're really bullish, we should not be trading into here right now. We should be speeding up for the highs. So I know how high it can go, potentially, but I don't know how low it can go. So why would I trade short? I'm not going to. I'm going to trade long. And honestly, guys, that one little thing just makes my trading like so much better and easier. I'm gonna be honest. Like that one little thing makes a world's difference. Simply just aligning with the PO3 range expansion. Trade the range expansion. Trade when the range is going to expand. Don't trade inside the range. If this is your week, and that's true for the weekly and the daily and the intraday 4-hour. If this is your weekly candle, right, and you're expecting this low to be taken, don't short. Literally don't short. Like, I'm not going to tell you guys don't short this week because there's obviously scalp opportunities. I might even short this week. But, like, just don't expect this low to get taken. You want to align with the range expansion for the week, you know? So, anyways, that's the game plan. Um, I'll keep this marked out here. Is this green good? I think this green's fine. Probably a little bit better. All right. All right, we're gonna minimize chat. If anyone has any questions, I don't know, just save them. Someone said use that one. I'll give it a try because I saw the message. Oh shit! It went out of Zoom. 0097A. Looks pretty much like exactly the one I was just using, but I got sure it doesn't matter to me, bro. I'll slap it on there. Anyways, that's the game plan. Pretty simple. So we have London low, obviously. Mark out the London low. And that's it. Easy game plan. Probably trade 1 or 2 minis on this Apex eval. I'm not trading my Apex fundings right now, but I got my Alpha fundings open. We have 10 EM red folder, so I don't see us taking the classic model here. So we'll just have to wait, no problem. I'll keep this like that. I'll keep that like that. Easy game plan. We're back to the green and black. I just need more clean, vivid entries today. I think Alpha Futures should have a sort in my payout situation. Check. I'll figure it out later. We're eligible for a payout on one of our accounts, but it's not saying. I have to message Alpha Tech. By the way, super underrated fact. The fact that you can just message Alpha Futures mods like any time of day at any day is so underrated. It's just so underrated. Like, what other firm can you just message their people? All right, there's the London low. Like with Top Step, you have to talk to Windy, bro. Like, bro, I'm not trying to talk to Windy, bro. Where's my water? Look. All right, there's London lows. I'm gonna move out to the RTH here, see what we're working with. Yeah, pretty much non-existent gap. Close, open, immediately failed. Not even gonna mark it out. Just know that it's above 930. No, the high is at 930. So if we close above 930, pretty significant. We also inverted the opening ring gap. I don't need to mark it to know that. Now we wait. Wait for probably a first presentation. Um, I was looking at Amazon stock. I'm just kind of skeptical of buying anything right now in this market when things are probably going to go lower in September. Okay, now I just wait. Yep. Looking for high probability longs. Wouldn't use this as first presentation. Wouldn't really clear any major pool. I mean, we took out this low, but usually I tend to prefer it. I'm not going to be using it. I don't like this overlap on ES, so I'm just going to wait. I think we can get a little bit choppy in here. We have 10 a.m. news today. I think it's. I can't copy trade those accounts. Pretty quick. Okay. Yeah, we'll just wait. Simple. Looking for our probably. We're inside that 4 hour now. Not expecting that 4 hour to inverse. So yeah, we just look for that. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to request this payout. See if it works now. Does anyone know how to? How do you clear your cache on your phone? Let's open a new browser completely, bro. So just waiting for high probability longs. For example, say we get a fair value gap here, and we get a nice shift like that. That could be a nice long. I don't mind going long before 10 a.m., but if we get really close to 10 a.m. and it's still not looking like a very clear entry presented itself, we'll just wait till after 10 a.m. red folder. That's okay. Still not working, man. Saying it's yeah. I mean, I have the consistency. I have the 5 winning days. Just simply not showing up. Yes. Yeah, PL is getting pretty choppy in here. Yeah, I don't want to be a part of that. So we'll just wait. I'll wait on patiently waiting. I have some Apex evals open. I have an Apex my alpha funded's open. Zero or standard is good. You should go to settings. Yeah, that's a discount. You said go to apps. You said go to apps. So go to apps and go to Safari. And then you say go to apps, go to Safari. Oh, that's for Android. Damn. I mean, surely there's an easy way to delete cache on like if you just okay, we're getting a move higher. I still want to see a first presentation before I do anything. So I'm just gonna be waiting for that. I need to know that it's clean price action. I didn't take a single trade yesterday. Anyway, let's minimize chat. I'm gonna minimize chat, focus up here. I like to keep it focused, but no, we didn't take any trades yesterday. I've not taken any trades yet today. Obviously, it's been 8 minutes and I'm live. I'm looking for high probability longs. That's the game plan for today from London, from this 4 hour. I don't expect this one to inverse. It can go lower, but I don't expect this one to inverse. We'll see if we can get a high probability long. I'm not liking the way this is forming right now. I'm going to take a look at the YM. YM is just pumping. Yeah, YM is just going. No care. I'm going to set an alert here for Amazon. And the dollar is somewhat moving lower. Anyway, yeah, we'll just see. I mean, I gotta look for a high probability. This is nothing high probability about this. Um, there is a CISD there. This could be viewed as a bullish order block. We got a first presentation now, so maybe if we get like a protraction model from that, that's a lot easier to trust, right? So if we come in, get the push higher, I'll just remove this 4 hour gap annotation. So yeah, I don't mind taking a protraction model long here. So if we can get like an order block from first presentation. So we'd have to trade into it. Say we trade into it now, close above this candle. That would be a bullish order block. If I take the long off the bullish order block, stop, let's just say somewhere here, 5 days 1.5 R. We can target that as a partial level and then look for the 4-hour city. We have to get into first presentation, otherwise it's not a valid protraction model. We can again, obviously, break down here and then reverse again. I don't mind that. In fact, that'd probably be a little bit higher probability for me. If we break down one more time, then we get, engineer of a high, close below, and then double purge reversal model. That'd be A plus for me. Hope my mouse doesn't die. I forgot to charge it. Should be fine though. We're just waiting for a high probability protraction model right now. If it's a breakaway, I'm not going to be a participant in the long, not from that level. So we'd have to wait. Yeah, it's just not showing up. Yeah, this wouldn't be the order block anymore. Probably the 2-minute chart's a little bit cleaner. Yeah, I see that nice 2-minute fair value gap. We'd have to close above this level for the order block. So there, we double tick the one first presentation. So that's enough for me. I mean, ES got into it. If we can get the order block. Okay. I mean, if since NQ didn't really tap, we'll see if ES closes above here. There isn't really a clean order block in here. It would be this one. But I don't want to put my low here. I don't want to put my stop loss there. Those perfect equal lows. Maybe the 3-minute. 3 minutes pretty clean, I suppose. If we get the closure above the 3-minute here, we can take an early long to high of day. Pretty good risk reward even. Yeah, I think the 3-minute close is fine. Even if we get the 1-minute close, we can take the 3-minute close early. That's a tight stop. A tight stop. Not really happy with that stop loss placement. If ES closes above, it's way easier to trust. Because ES is just a clean order block on ES, right? ES is pretty. You guys see what I'm seeing on this right monitor. If you can't see it on TikTok, move your phone sideways. The ES has a very nice, obvious order block here. Well, Nasdaq, it doesn't really, because it didn't really trade into that fair value gap. So if ES is not going to be the one to take out, I'm a little bit hesitant on this. High probability longs, right? That was the game plan. I'm looking at ES here. We might get a nice order block on ES. If we do, I don't mind executing. It's going to be less R, but it's fine. We can manage the trade. I mean, this R is really low now. It's like one R, not even. ES is going to give a nice order block. How far is ES from high of day? Yeah, I mean, ES is a lot farther. Okay, this is going way too far, bro. I'll be honest. We'll probably get the stop there. Okay, it's not even 0.5 R anymore. Towards, yeah, we might have to wait for another protraction model or something. Because I just don't know how we're going to manage risk on this trade. Not even 1R. So we'll see if we get like a little bit of a retracement. We can potentially enter long. We did take out that high. Could just execute ES. But the thing is, I don't think ES is not as bullish. So can get away with the stop here. We just pray for another protraction model from this rally gap. I can't just change my stop loss rule. The stop should be here at this low. And there's just not enough risk to reward there. It's not even 2R for best case scenario. Well, it's not best case scenario for our civvy, but we have to wait for another protraction model. There's no other opportunity really. It displays too far after forming the order block. Displays too far. So we have to wait for another protraction. Put the stop here and like just barely get 2R, I guess. I'd rather just wait for a higher probability. Like if we can get something like that, you know, then stop loss like this. See how much better that is? It's a lot better. Unfortunate. I mean, it's just not clean enough in here. It just really isn't. We don't get the closure above 939. Once ES closes above the order block, it's all the way up here. It's not enough room to work with. Expecting that to inverse. We'll just wait. We'll wait. We have time. I mean, it's only 9:48. Oh, finally the payout's legible. All right. We wait for retracement. Okay, maybe we get another protraction in here. Did we leave a 5-minute or something? That's not really. Anyway, we're inside that bullish fair value gap. So yeah, we could get a nice retraction here. I'm gonna remove that first presentation marker. So this needs to be a little bit more vibrant, I feel like. I think that's good. Yeah, this is good. So we're probably maybe even gonna get an SMT. So the best way this can form is if we get an inversion. So we're gonna form a bearish fair value gap here. Even this inversion, I can trust that. I can target some, premium above the highs. Maybe those equal highs. Yeah, I mean that 4 hour is pretty clean. So if we get a nice protraction model from this fair value gap, I will execute no problem. Yeah, we just have to wait and see. We might get it right now. It'll look something like this. Get some deviations out. Yeah, and -2 is right there. So we'll just see if we get an inversion here. Then we can trust the long. Probability will be in our favor. Edge will be present. It's going to be close to 10. I don't mind holding through 10. Just know with alpha futures that I'm holding through 10. Means I'm going to have to... just manage, right? Worst case, we don't want to enter or exit before 10 a.m., right? So if we can end, I mean, like at 9:58. So if it forms right now, I'll take it. If it doesn't form in the next couple minutes, we'll have to wait till 10. And that's just simply the best thing to do. Anyways. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we didn't get the inversion yet, but we might very shortly. So probably one more candle. It's cutting it close, if I'm being honest. It's cutting it really close. But if we get it, I will take it. It's just a little bit too good of the way it formed to not take it. So if this candle closes above, we'll execute 24.50. So 50-year contract. Can get away with say 2 micros on that account. And then we'll take 5 micros on the 100K. Just need a nice candle closure here. And our edge is present. Doesn't quite give us the inversion there. There's a small inversion there, but I don't like how we didn't really continue. Let's see if this goes. If this starts trading higher, we can just click buy. 2-minute order blocks up in that second point. Like that second level I marked out, that's also the order block. So I'm just choosing wisely. If this candle starts trading higher, we can take a buy position. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna go in with 2 micros on this account. We got the inversion there, so good trade. 57 points. This is an apex eval that we're looking to pass in one trade. So we get the inversion there. We're gonna have to hold this through news, and that's okay. So far, immediate move lower after the inversion there. But again, it's okay. Yeah, like immediately coming lower. Not looking like the highest quality trade as of right now, but I mean, it was a good trade. I have bullish for value gap. We got the inversion inside the macro. I take that trade every time. We just put in an SMT here, so we'll see if that holds. We do have an SMT there currently, which obviously Nasdaq is the stronger asset in this case, so we'll see if that can hold. Looks like we're coming straight for this low though. Damn. Yeah. Probably immediate stop out here unless the SMT holds. I have to adjust the risk on this trade now. We need. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, the SMT's there for now. Stops at 62.75. Let me make sure that's on all accounts. Should actually be at 0.5. 62.5. Just want to be really precise with that low. 62.5. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's not looking good, I'm going to be completely honest. Looks like we're probably going to get another setup at 10 a.m. So we'll have to look for a re-entry opportunity. ES going a lot lower than expected. We didn't even take out high of day yet, so I do still think there's opportunity to go higher. ES looks like it's coming for the sell side here, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see. We reinversed the fair value gap that we originally took the trade off of. Would want to see an attempt to get back above it. Continue. Although looks like it's probably going to take that low. I'd be pretty surprised. I mean, if we're getting close to 10 a.m. here, 10 a.m. might just even if it does go higher, without 10 a.m. might just wick that low now because we're really close. We'll see. I mean, we're gonna have to get a little bit lucky at 10 a.m. here, and hopefully it's used to distribute price toward that high of day level. That's it. That's it. Nothing we can do more than that. Good trade though. I would take it again inside the macro. Retraction model in the macro, aligning with my pre-market plan. Always got to take that one. All right, this is your macro time. Still respecting that fair value gap. We'll see. We'll see. If we do get stopped out, we're just going to look for a 10 a.m. idea, potentially continuation. Hard to say from what. It'll probably be from these lows. So like if 10 a.m. opens, maybe something like this. Yeah, we just take a long from there then. That's fine. I'm not going to change my bias or anything. Unless we can get back above this original inversion. Yeah, not expecting the best here, so. I'm hoping we can cover some space between the stop loss. News is 10. Yeah, immediately stopped out. I don't even know where news. Oh my. Oh my. What a crazy PMI candle. What a crazy PMI candle. I rarely hold through 10 a.m. news, but that was a crazy PMI candle. I'm gonna be honest. Well, anyways, hits the stop there. um, I gotta ask him something here. Anyways, yeah, looking for a re-entry here. So very simple idea. If we can put in a fair value gap here, or even just close above the 10 a.m. candle, that's a long. Stop loss is gonna be weird, but we can make it work. Wasn't expecting that volatile. I mean, usually we don't get that volatile of a 10 a.m. candle. I did know there was 10 a.m. news, by the way. That wasn't like a surprise. I didn't expect it to be that volatile. And I didn't mind holding through because a lot of the time 10 a.m. news does go towards the high. We got it entered pretty early on, so it's fine. First presentation, fair value gap. We have the SMT at the lows there. We'll see if we can find another opportunity. For example, this inversion. That would be a good opportunity if we can get it. So we'll just wait. That'd be nice. Simple game plan. Yeah, we'll see if we get the inversion here. Something like that. Try it again. Representation, inversion. 5 days still open is equal highs. On 1 hour at that level, not bad. You can get a stop at the inversion candle low. How's the stock market doing? This is slowly working. All right. Yeah, just wait. Gotta patiently wait. Out of water, man. If we take out this low here, if we take out the sell stops, we then we have to get another CISD for the reversal, which is fine, right? It would just be right here. So I was not expecting that big of a candle, to be honest. It's good that we have volatility injected, though. Hopefully, we get nice, clean moves. All right, so we're gonna get that sweep. We'd have to look for the order block here to execute another trade. Simple game plan. Am I recording right now? Starting to get pretty choppy, perhaps. It's been kind of sideways the entire day, so we have to be careful about that. What's this video? To be honest, the recording settings are just not that clean. All right, well, we didn't quite take that low, but I mean, it would be a CISD on ES, so it's a risky game taking that order block. But we'll see. I'm gonna let ES confirm, not NQ. Look at ES. ES would need a full CISD here, right? Because ES took out the low fully. The SMT is still SMT is still holding there. So if ES shows signs of the reversal, I'll execute the long on Nasdaq. If not, then NQ will have to come take out these lows, and then we look for another long. Right now, we've been kind of sideways the entire day, if I'm being honest. But we've taken sell side and left the buy side. So even if it's a range bound day, I mean, buy side's still there for the grabs, equal highs, people shorting, putting the stop loss above the levels higher. So it's a good narrative to long, even though we've been somewhat sideways, or in case we do stay sideways. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. We'll see if we can get an opportunity here. What I'm hoping, these next couple candles take out the sell stops, quick recovery, take out the here, close above the body here. That would be a bullish order block. Then we can trust a long. That's what I would like to see right now. So hopefully we can move a little bit lower. And then today was at 43. Wait, what was my fill? I forget. Just waiting. This is not an order block right now because we didn't. But if ES closes above 1003, if we close above here on ES, That's a bullish order block, and I would probably execute. And if we lost that, I'd probably give it again one more try if it, resweeps. So we'll see. I prefer it not, but if it does, it's, I wouldn't say A plus because the current market condition, but it's up there. I would still hope, ideally, highest probability, we get something like this. It's a nice, clean, obvious break, displacement lower, displacement higher. That would be A plus. But I mean, we reinverse first presentation. We have the S&T. London lows taken. The higher time frame 4 hour. Oh. Okay, I like that we're going lower right now. If we can take out that low, that would be good. Pretty range-bound market, if you ask me. I don't know if today's some sort of contract expiration or something. Okay, that's good. That's what I want to see. Can we take out the sell stops below 930? And then get a clean displacement higher? That's what I want to see. Sell stops, bullish order block above first presentation, clean move. Doesn't take too long. Gotta patiently wait. I see the SMT here as well. It doesn't really matter too much to me, to be honest. In fact, I'd probably still prefer it to break and go lower, but it's not a big deal. Obviously, we have to admit we probably could have the wrong bias today, although I don't think it's gonna make lower lows on the day. On the day, possibly, but not like lower lows here. So we'll see. We could explore the discount here. Although, like I said, if we're really bullish, if it really is bullish, we shouldn't trade into here. This should stay open, that price range. So we'll see. We take the sell stops, close above. Spending a lot of time down here in discount. Alpha futures let you trade with 10 a.m. news. You can't trade through red folder news. Could be bullish, but deep retracement. Yeah. I mean, it's still bullish. Like, the weekly candle's likely still bullish as long as we don't take this low. Just looking for high probability longs from this leg. You need to know where it's likely to reverse from. That's all. Probably made for macro. That's not a bad idea. Don't want to spend chat with reading too much chat, but how do you define bag? What is bag? Bag is something you carry around to help you move items. That looks like you guys figured it out. Trade Thinker is a pretty good prop third-party copy trader for people. Someone was asking. Yep, we had 10 a.m. news. Oh, bag is a breakaway gap. Bag is a bit. Oh, why am I expecting this to be a break? This isn't a breakaway gap. This is a balanced price range. This is a balanced price range. That's what you're asking about, I'm assuming. No, this is a balanced price range, right? Let me zoom in here. It's just going to look like this. We just fully balanced out this price. We have a consolidation, and then we rebalance it fully. So you're not expecting it to return to this area. Now, looking at the higher time frame fair value gap. Realistically, and if you go really more in depth, this imbalance delivered through here to the low here. Imbalance delivered through, fills, and then leaves it. You really don't want to see a return to here if we're bullish. If we're not like immediately bullish, okay, it's a different story. But it's like an indication. Like if we were to, that's why I really like that long I took. Because realistically, we should be respecting this upper portion 4 hour, not coming all the way down here. Right? That's just a probability thing. We still haven't taken out the sell stops. We are going to get a really clean breaker now, though, if we can take out the sell stop, right? So we'll see. I'm going to remove the first presentation marker. We don't need that. Just looking at the sell stops. You guys see the S&P chart? Okay, we'll probably take out the lows here. There's no clean CISD. When there's no clean CISD, I just look for the breaker. Keep it very simple on myself. Just look for the breaker. And that's a higher body closure. There it is. We get the sell top tag there. This would technically be a CISD right here if it forms. But I guess we can see how low this goes. I'm gonna zoom out quickly, see if ES, yeah, see? ES going to be trading into this 4 hour right here. Again, I don't want to marry my buys too hard because that last trade I took was pretty good. Obviously, we had news catalyst, but it was, I know, a good trade when I take one, and that one was a good one. I would take it again. And it already failed, right? And not that it's failing means my bias is wrong, but if we take too long to form a setup, then you just have to ask yourself, is it really gonna, make a higher high on the day? I think so. But who knows? Alpha futures payout got accepted already. Not even 10 minutes. I gotta get rid of, man. I keep getting AliExpress emails, bro. Does anyone else? Like, damn, bro, I always mute them. But it just never. It always comes in, bro. It's like, yeah, I gotta, like, I'm literally gonna sign into my AliExpress account and freaking ban my shit, bro. It's starting to piss me off, bro. It, like, floods my email, bro. Anyways, if we get a CISD here, I'm executing that long, no question. It would just be too clean. I know ES didn't touch the 4 hour, but we took out the sell stops. I'd be mad at myself if I didn't take this trade and it formed. So if we get a clean breaker here, 60 points a micro, 2 micros on the 50K, 4 to 5 micros on the 100K. If it wants to make a lower low, that's fine. Like I said, ES, 4 hour fair value gap. If you guys can see my second monitor, it's right there. So we'd have an SMT at that level, I believe. That would be right here. Like this. So either we're wrong. If we're wrong, NASDAQ will very quickly trade to this level. If we're right, ES trades down, we get a strong recovery, 1030 range expansion used to take out high of day. And that's it. Simple. Simple. So pretty simple game plan. We'll see if it can pan out the way we've been able to gauge, I guess. ES is around 2 points away from that 4-hour. Seems like the immediate draw for the S&P. We're in deep discount below all opening prices, right? All right, how do I get rid of notifications here? Because it's pissing me off. Message center. Let me just delete my account. Change my email address. So I'll do anything. Wait, this one doesn't even have email notifications. Okay, there's the 4-hour. So if we get a clean CISD here, I know we keep marking out different levels, but if we get the clean CISD here, it'd be easy to trust because the 4-hour on ES. I do not want to see price reach this red line. I do not. I mean, it can, but I would really prefer it not, if I'm being honest. We'll see. Obviously, we could have the wrong bias. Oh, nice. I unsubscribe to the notifications, bro. It's so beautiful. Okay, what else do I not want? This shit. I don't want this shit. Unsubscribe. Uber Eats. I don't need notifications from Uber Eats, bro. I don't even use Take Profit Trader. I don't know why they're messaging me. Cool. All right, we'll see if we get it. 10:30s in 6 minutes. Key time. New 1-hour RTH candle. Or we have the wrong draw, and price just keeps going lower, and that's fine. That's fine. Shorts are pretty clean if you were bear. I mean, not really, if I'm being honest. Not for me, at least. Maybe on the S&P, CISD, after value app inverses. Probably should have been a little bit more skeptical on that trade. I mean, the fact we edge high day there is pretty insane, I guess we can say. I shot 929 enough for the day. Nice, bro. What's your bias? Long. How can I send you that? Use your code. Just message me on Discord. I'm looking for longs. You have other sources of income? I'll make a little bit of money from YouTube, make some money from affiliates with Apex and Alpha Futures. But no, it's mostly just payout. It can return to its not only below maybe SMT, breakaway gap, be bullish. Looks like everyone's focused. I shorted off the 5-minute and tap it and down tap. That's good, Garrett. Nice, bro. The whole market is crashing because of Trump tweets. I wouldn't say this is a market crash. I mean, it's only 100 points. It's not much in comparison to what yesterday did. News fucks me up. Yep, news would do that. Other than that, my bias is kind of off, so already staying away. Good job, bro. I don't know if the chart's there. Cool. Everyone seems pretty locked in today. It's good stuff. It doesn't look like it's gonna reverse. We have to give it. We'll see though. I don't mind giving it another chance. Though it is starting to look very bearish and probably start working towards some of these lower objectives, which is fine. It doesn't even kill the bullish narrative. The idea is this low is safe. We got the 4-hour CISD. That's all. So we'll probably be looking for longs again tomorrow, unless we shift on the 4-hour. I don't think that's gonna happen. So if we get a deep retracement, that's fine. Like I said, I already said today that I did not want to trade a retracement type idea. So I still want to see, the discount PD rates from this price leg be respected. We're probably gonna reach that red line, and we'll just see. We'll just have to see. I mean, it looks like it's just gonna keep going lower. It might just be like a hard to say how low this will go, but it is possible to get the 4-hour imbalance from here. Possible. Very possible. I think PM session will be nice today though. It was morning and we didn't get that much of a large range. Unless lunch goes crazy. But I do think PM session can be quite nice today. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like I mean, it's possible still. I mean, we're still inside that 4-hour on ES, but we'd really have to start, displacing right about now. I don't know how much lower below this liquidity pool we can go before we just say, yeah, this is probably not going to pan out. Because we're just going lower and lower right now. Previous PM session low is here. Oh. About the sell side here, right? We'll see. I mean, if we form the 15, I mean, yeah, this looks like it's probably going to go previous PM session low, but I'm going to still give it a chance because ES is still inside that 4-hour. I see the CISD right here that's forming. Yeah, I'm just never taking that though. There's just no way. If ES closes above that candle, you could. I'll probably wait for a protraction long instead. There's just no way I can trust that. Maybe the breaker here would be, no. I'm gonna need way more confirmation that it's actually gonna wick. So we'll see. You see ES forming that order block. Oh, why is it doing this to me? Pretty solid displacement. ES closes above the 4-hour there. Full delivery through. And we'll see if we get a protraction model. This looks like a red flag to be clicking buy right now. It is the first CI speech on the 4-hour after failing miserably many times. You gotta be selective, at least a little bit. Maybe at least a market structure shift. Something. I needed something. I need something else. If I'm being honest. Look at the YM. It is 10:30, so I mean, if it is gonna happen at any given time, would likely be around this time. I mean, we'll obviously get a protraction model here. So if we close above here, like I'll take it. Like if this respects the fair value gap and then just closes above, then I know. If it doesn't, let's be honest, this is probably going to that previous PM session low. And it's just not gonna come back. Previous PM session low is resting at 241. Yeah, right. Obviously didn't. It's a good thing we didn't take that long. I hope someone didn't take that long. You have to be selective there. I see you guys messaging me about the giveaway. That's good. If you use my code, let me know. We're giving away a full PC setup. So just let me know. Rio, Rio. Yep. Previous PM session low is gonna get hit soon. Reversal from previous PM session low going into lunch. It's not a bad idea. We'll see. I still kind of believe in longs. Like I know it's kind of crazy, but I still kind of believe in it. Is that a 4 hour? I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just see what happens. Obviously, right now, immediate draw is for the previous PM session low. Probably gonna go there. I like that ES is slowing down inside that 4 hour. So we'll see. Did anyone take a trade today? Did you guys get something? What do you guys take? Do you guys short stock or dumping? What do you say? Dumping? Palantir's up crazy. Look at the first inversion skill in the Petrosian color for nuclear convection. Nice one. Yep, I see it. Nice, nice. Good shit, delusional. What makes you think the pump is not a retracement? For lower? Because we reinversed the daily. That's what it was for me. But if today closes really bearish, it's possible. Like you're saying, come back to Monday's low. Monday was just way too bullish for me to believe that we were going to continue, right? We also never got the CISD here. We did on ES, but the fact that Monday already traded, like, the fact that Monday already traded past 50 of the order block, almost at 75, like, that's not really bullish. If Monday didn't go so crazy, I was bearish going into the week. Then we got a 4-hour CISD from daily lows. I still have levels here marked out. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I have a lot marked out lower. But I guess we'll see, man. If we get confirmation of it might be a sell-off, yeah. We'll see. I mean, Monday was really bullish. I guess it could have been manipulation. Possible. Definitely possible. But that would be something today has to confirm, right? Like that idea. You mean premium? The premium Cibi here? Yeah, definitely possible, man. Definitely possible. Yeah, 600 rand W bullish FUG weekly. Yeah, I have that level marked as well, but I also see the monthly that we traded into the volume imbalance and then immediately displaced higher. I see the fact that we reinverted the fair value gap. So it's kind of tough to say. Realistically, we're kind of in a little bit of a range here for the dealing range. Yeah, just send me a message on Discord. A screenshot works too. But this might, yeah, this might set the stage for, lower price action when we did get the 4-hour CISD, but this could definitely set the stage for tomorrow to be Monday's low. Kind of depends what happens in the PM session. The daily chart is getting pretty unclear though. I'll say that much. Because we have conflicting order flow. We have pretty conflicting order flow. Realistically, it's just kind of been sideways for 4 weeks. I mean, this daily chart just might start going sideways. I mean, it is August. What did last August do? Probably something similar. This is last August right here. Just went up and then down. I mean, we might get something similar. But yeah, this is we might just get into some consolidation here. Yeah. But I think we were on the wrong side today. I'm gonna be straight up. Do I think I would have shorted? I don't even think so. To be honest, I don't really see where. I mean, pre-market highs taken, London high, like that. I guess it's somewhat there. The Cibi on ES. Yeah, maybe. I mean, 10 a.m. doesn't have a wick above it. It's hard to trust. I don't think I would have been bearish. I don't think I would have executed shorts today, even if I was. So we'll just have to recoup in the afternoon. We'll probably just have to recoup in the afternoon. Simple. H1 IPG, this where you can put your shorts? I mean, if you want. Sure. Yeah, 1 hour ATM, man. 1 hour ATM. 1 hour ATM didn't lose for me in actual markets on my fundeds. I did lose it on the eval once, but on my fundeds, I didn't lose a single 1 RTM trade last month. So that should be working, bro. We just gotta keep using it. It's a really good tool. And when the morning's not clear, we'll have to use it in the morning too. Yeah, yeah, it was. I mean, realistically, the entire day was consolidation. It's 80-point range. ATM is just my 1 minute model, my scalp model for PM session. Can you get any trade later? I'm trying to trade money like 10:30, 11. No, I don't see myself taking one now. I mean, I'm obviously not gonna long this, and I don't even have a clear bias anymore, to be honest. So I'm just gonna have to let this play out, and hopefully it gets clearer as time progresses. But I think we had the right idea today. We definitely had the. I wouldn't go back and change anything. The 4 hours there, and this will probably be high of day. Yeah, so I'm just gonna label that. What is this? Nope, I do not want to take a trade right now, please. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. All-time highs, Tuesday's high. And then we got Monday's low. In fact, I'll just mark previous week's low because it's right there. Yeah, so a couple of bias switches. I mean, yeah, we might be bearish depending on what happens with this 4 hour, I guess. But original bias going into Monday was bearish. Original bias going in today was bullish. Well, I don't know where the daily chart's gonna go. The bias just might be sideways. My bias is pretty right, and I will say in the past 2 years, usually when my bias is wrong, usually if I get like say like for example yesterday was wrong, today was wrong. I'm not trying to be like what's it called like overconfident, but usually the daily chart is just going sideways, and then I realize oh shit, there is no clear delivery because it's sideways. So I do kind of think that we may start going sideways here for a bit, but I mean we'll see. We will see. We got to that 4 hour discount all the way down there. Yeah, I wouldn't look for a reversal here. Are they blaming this on anything specific? Wall Street pairs gain after Fred. Okay. Momentum coming up lame. I don't know what that means. Yeah, who knows? It was $200 from blowing my funded to a top. I don't understand what you mean. I'm definitely not lying. Did you mark the 4 hour with the line down? Probably missed it, but you should. Yes. The thing is, there's something more important here than the. It's the Monday morning session low. That's more important than the actual. Like it's oh that's here. Yeah, never mind. I mean, I'm not gonna keep this annotated. Yeah, sell off then. Wrong buys. Do you ever use 90 minute? Not really. It's a pretty clean fair value gap on the 90 minute though. Yeah, it is quite clean. I'm gonna be honest. I use 10 minute. I use yeah, I use 10 minute, but I don't really use 90 minute. Well, at least we got one payout today. News wouldn't have changed the bias for me. The ISM news was way lower than expected. Maybe that's what it was. You are wrong. About what? 90 minutes. I'm not an American, so I got no idea what that means. I don't think it makes that big of a difference, but that's just me. I blew 4 Express accounts. That's not good, bro. Weak labor market plus tariffs. Yeah, possible. I was $200 from. Did you recover it, guys? The ATM is my model. I mean, it's ICT's concept. It's just I put it together. When you come into the US to play some actually good basketball players, bro, maybe when my back is back to normal, bro. ATP, good shit, bro. ES 6200 area man, weekly fair value gap plus equal lows. Yeah, it's possible. I have it labeled on my chart. 62.2223. Minus 750 today. Is that more than you would have liked? I'm minus. What am I minus? I'm minus 177. We got a little bit of a bad fill. It was supposed to be minus 100, but that news candle got us. The new Top Step 25% discount. I think it's only for. I don't know. I don't think that's. Did it work for you? It doesn't work for me. Congrats on the payout. It's just a small payout again from Alpha. For the first month. The fuck is going on today? We selling off. Yeah, I don't have the new dashboard. I made 7K, only 1K left. Nice, bro. It's an eval, whatever. Well, then it's, yeah, probably fine. Hopefully. Quant Techo, cheapest account. It's the cheapest for a while, brother. I did shorted first before news, got stopped in profit, short again at 10.19. Nice, bro. So you were just full bearish. Nice, bro. My broker is 8 cap. Not happy with their candle formation on Nasdaq. Any suggestions? Live broker. Live broker. Christopher. Or a prop firm. What happens if I violate the alpha news rule? I'm just curious. You're requesting the money if money is above the buffer. I don't have a buffer on any of my alpha accounts, but I've requested 2 payouts on the ones. Yeah, you said your brokers, you're not happy with them. So do you mean like your prop firm, or like are you putting real money, like you're depositing your own money? What do you think about alpha aqua futures beginner accounts? I don't know anything about aqua futures. I executed at 943 and 957. Will Alpha be mad? Did you win, Shaz, or lose? What's a buffer? Buffer is getting extra money into your account. You got any other sources of income? Nothing significant, no. Shaz, did you execute at 9? Did you close it at 957 or 958? Your own money? Which country do you live in, Christopher? How much time did it take you to become good like this? It's hard to say. You can go watch. All my live streams are on YouTube. 957. You should be good then, Shaz. What are your thoughts on this PA? Good or bad? It's not bad. I've never really blamed price action, to be honest. I've never really been that guy. There's opportunity every single day. Like no one can complain about price action ever, because just because your model didn't clearly deliver doesn't mean the market didn't give opportunity. There's always opportunity in the market. Just because you weren't able to capitalize doesn't mean PA was bad. Some people like consolidation markets. So they're like, yeah, this is so good. I can long and short and scalp. Okay, do they think like there is no bad PA. It's just my model didn't form today. Or I did not know what was clear today. That's it. It's not bad PA. Just it's just not where your edge is present, right? Can't get mad if your edge is not present. How much time did it take? Yeah, it didn't really take how much time did it take? It's hard to say. I feel like I've always been pretty consistent and good once I started trading with funded accounts. If you guys don't know, this already, I've been literally streaming on YouTube for so long now. I've been streaming on YouTube. I have stuff here from years ago. I've streamed every single day for over a year. I think like a year and a half. You can go back. I've been doing the same thing for a really long time. Pretty much the same consistency. We've always made more money than we put in. And that's the most important part. I've never super hyper ultra scaled prop firms. I don't think I ever will. But maybe. I mean, look at this. This was 11 months ago. We caught 140 points. Pretty cool. Oh, take profit ads? Why do I always get them? See, this is a 50K express. 200 bucks. I thought I caught 140 points. Am I shorting one micro? I shorted one micro? What a sad day. But yeah, I think we got to pay out on these accounts actually, now that I remember it. Anyway, the point is, I've been doing this for a while. And yeah. When did I start becoming good? I was pretty good from the beginning. I've been improving though. I've been improving. How long did it take to you to go from your first eval to first payout? That took me 3.5 months. My first ever eval, I purchased it January 1st, 2024. I failed it. I was close, but I failed it because I blew it in one day after doing good for a couple of days. And then I passed January 31st. I have my first ever certificate. Hang up here. January 31st, 2024. I passed my first ever eval. And then in March or something, in March I got my first ever payout. One micro was real shit. We were locked in, bro. We were shorting one micro for 140 points. No, I do not have payouts every month. The reason I don't like talking about payouts too much is because people then get expectations. But I'm fully transparent with you guys. I've taken 3 payouts in the last week and a half. But in May, I didn't get a single payout. In June, it took me 2 weeks to pass the account that I was working on from May. I didn't pass any accounts in May, and I didn't get any payouts in May. In June, we started making slow progress. In July, we managed to secure some money. And in the beginning of August here, and all my accounts are also, primed for potentially another payout. So we can get anywhere from obviously 0 to potentially 3. I'm not currently trading my Apex accounts. I'm only focusing on alpha futures. I want to take it firm by firm. Right now, I have 3 alpha futures funded. That's what I'm primarily focusing on. I'm going to try to not force payouts, but the issue is with alpha futures, I have to blow my account in order to scale. I can't just get a 150K account right now. I have 3 funded, and that's the max. And they're not the account. I want to get 350Ks or 100Ks even. But I have a 0, I have a 100K standard, and I have a 100K and a 50K funded regular. And I can't copy trade them. So I'm trying to get that situation sorted first. Why? Because like I tell everyone, alpha payouts are the easiest ones. After 3 payouts, can't you request 100% and close the account? No, not with alpha futures. On the standard, you can get up to 90% split, but I don't even know if they have a live situation thing going on. Maybe we'll just go for that. I mean, if I can do that, I will. But to be honest, no, I'm already requesting 100%, so I don't even know. That doesn't even help. On alpha futures, you can request 100%. Why not TopStep? It's easy now. Don't let that fool you. On TopStep, you still need a buffer. You still need a buffer on TopStep. Guys, I literally make 750 on alpha. I request 750. That's as close as you can get to a live account. Period. That's as close as you can get to a live account. It's that simple. I don't need a buffer. Alpha payouts are the easiest, whether you want to believe it or not. I will scale with Apex. I'm slowly, although I haven't passed an Apex account in a while, but I'm slowly getting more and more Apex accounts because eventually that will be the scaler. But for now, how do they make money? Just like any other firm. It's still hard enough. Did you pass your Alpha 0? We passed the Alpha 0. I got in a payout with the Alpha 0 account already. I'm not going to say already. I don't think it was too fast or anything. But we got the 5 winning days, 40 consistency, and requested a payout. And I'm going to keep going for payouts with that account. I'm probably going to double my risk on that account. The reason is, again, I honestly kind of want to blow the account. Right? So I want the account to blow. I know that sounds stupid, but I can't get another account I want to get another standard account. The zero account's great. The zero account is listen, I'm gonna be honest, zero account's really, really good. You can't give accounts, unfortunate. You can't see ES. It's probably dull here. No, I'm not gonna try this CISD. It might retrace. Don't know how far it's gonna try. I don't trade rate retracement trades. Right. I don't trade retracement trades. I'll find something in the PM. We'll recoup. We will recoup in the PM. If I was break even on first day of my eval and make profit targets on second day, do I still pass? You can pass 0 in 1 day, yeah. Took me like 1 week to pass that one. You think price reverses from here? I think it goes sideways or shallow retracement. I'm beginner, struggling trader on NASDAQ, and I don't know where to focus. Can you tell me where to focus and what works for me? First thing you need to do is you need to learn. If you haven't learned yet, first step is to learn how the markets move, why. You can watch anyone. Doesn't matter. There's a lot of people you can learn from on YouTube for free. You can watch my stuff. You can watch ICT. You can watch GatieTrades. Post good stuff. You can watch, I don't know, many other people. I would probably recommend me or ICT if I'm being honest. I feel like my teachings are as close to ICT as possible, but that's just me. Instant funding. Instant funding is not bad. It's not bad. It's a good option for some people. You might as well just get an eval. Arjo. I haven't really seen his videos. He's a fair value gaps guy. AA Bands has one more spot in his mentorship, so if you want to be the fit data 6 guy, I just scalped, lost to 500 to a profit of 200. Nice, I think. I highly recommend Charmaine. Charmaine's good, yeah. I just don't think he posts that much on YouTube. Does he? I'm not sure. Started trading about 2 years ago. I got a long way to go. I'm only 2 years in. Only 2 years in. Maybe just, yeah, around 2 years. It's all preference, Ian, but I appreciate you, bro. I'm not going to be longing this, no. I don't expect a full reversal here. Maybe a shallow retracement. I don't take retracement trades. I'm going to have to brand that. I personally do not execute any retracement trade. At least I try not to. Entry on 945 and I'm risking 150, but news candle came out and cut 400 on my funded. That hurts. Bro said Ian. Is it not Ian? How long did it take for you to get your first payout? For me, it took 3 months. My first payout was March 2024. What are y'all thoughts on TJR? I think his money management's not too good. I don't know, just based on the titles I see. 3 months is crazy. It may seem like 3 months, but it really wasn't 3 months, right? It was 3 months plus 3 months of 3 months plus 1 month of paper trading plus 3 months of full study and backtest. I mean, he's loaded. I mean, he's definitely loaded. I think most of us started TJR. I personally never watched a TJR video. It's more money than probably all of us combined, bro. Why don't you try to full port making big payouts? It's not good for my mental. I don't like to rush scale prop firms. I don't like to increase my prop firm risk to get bigger payouts. Just not my style. Not my style. What do you think about Powell? Yeah, I'm sure he's a great guy. Yeah. What is the best videos you've made about chart? Depends what you're trying to achieve from the video. I would argue it's my most recent 2 videos. My 2 videos on psychology are probably my most useful, in my opinion. But other people would probably just like the ATM model video or the GEMS PO3. I've already learned it from Michael and T-Trades. And when I go to the real market after demo trading, I struggled a lot. You need a clear model, brother. You need a clear model. That's the first step. No short because we didn't take bias. I just had the wrong bias today. Be straight up with you guys. I learned from TGR's free stuff just fine. Yeah, whatever's worked for you, man. It literally does not matter, man. You can trade rocks. You can trade the moon cycle, bro. It'll work out if you have good money management and discipline. I have a very simple model based on order flow. Usually saves me recoup my losses, saving today's deal. Nice, bro. Did you take any trade? You took one loss today. I thought it was going higher today. I took a big loss. Why big loss? Did you over risk? I learned from you and Arjo. Appreciate you, Eunice. Long Gaddy, definitely not longing down here, bro. From who did you learn? I learned from ICT only. I've never watched. I mean, I've seen other people's videos only after I learned from ICT. Then there is no hope for you. Why is there no hope for him? Lost 198 today. Not too bad. Nice. It's good risk management if that's what you meant to. What did you watch? I've seen every single video on ICT's YouTube channel. What is Sherman? I don't know what Sherman is, bro. Sherman. Slippers took an extra 150 off first long. That hurts. I was already learned from Michael. Johnny, you need to get a good model. A clearly, not a good trading model, a clearly defined trading model. From what videos? All of them. I've seen every single ICT lecture and mentorship. A lot of them I've seen multiple times. I think everyone got the wrong bias today. That's okay. What mentorship did you start? I started with 2022. Isn't ICT 2022 is similar to TGR? It's the same model. Yeah. I mean, I think TGR changed a little bit of stuff in it, but it's pretty much the same. I've done 5 micros, but normally day 2 or 3. After getting back with drawdown. Nice, bro. You did 5. Oh wait, that's not nice. You did 2 or 3. Yeah, that's not a good thing, bro. Didn't everything seem so confusing? Yeah, it did seem confusing, but I just did the homework. I took it for what it was. If he said go back and look for this market structure shift, I would just go back and look for the market structure shift. Keep it very simple. Stuff was confusing, but I knew it was going to clear up. Would you request a payout at 1200 on Top Step? Yeah, I always take my payouts whenever I can. I'm not trying to give anything back to the market. If you want to learn ICT, search up. I also watched the No Yap. It's not bad. If your goal is to just learn the model, it's not bad. But that shouldn't be your goal. I can teach you a model in 15 minutes. I can teach you a trading model. That doesn't matter. The model's not going to do anything. You'll learn that the hard way probably. Eventually, you guys will realize that the model you have does not mean shit. I know everyone keeps saying otherwise. People like, bro, I personally completely disagree with the people on TikTok. It's like, once you have a good trading model, you really don't need anything else. You are not going to beat the market by just taking the same mechanical model over and over again. You cannot. That is the least important skill. Yes, you need a good model. The model protects you from mistakes. The model keeps you within a realm of higher probability in making money than losing money in the long run. That's not what's going to matter, bro. Obviously, if you have a good model and rules and you follow all that, yeah, you probably will be profitable. But how profitable will you be? That's something that people don't even talk about because, they never really dug into the psychology of trading. If all you're going to do, listen closely, if all you're going to do is follow the same model with the exact same rules, take the exact same trades every single time, and for the rest of your life, sure, you're going to be profitable. But you're going to be stage 1 profitable. You have no intuition. You have no adaptability. You have no, that's only going to work if the market delivers the exact same way forever. There's no adaptability. What if the market goes sideways? What if the market's in deep all-time highs for 2 months? You're going to make no money for 2 months? Obviously, you need other sources of income. What I'm trying to say is not to have multiple models, but you need some adaptability. You need to develop skills of intuition. And yeah, that's it. Are you trying to be a good trader? Or are you trying to be a great... Why am I still getting emails from AliExpress, bro? I literally just deleted my account, man. It's not real. You just have to ask yourself, are you trying to be a good trader or a great trader? What's your risk on eval? I risk 750. Should I not learn from Gatie? I think he's just hating, bro. I mean, you want to learn from me, you can learn from me. You don't want to learn from me, it doesn't matter to me. Request 600? Oh, it's like that? No, I wouldn't request 600, bro. I'd go for a buffer. I had crazy analysis paralysis, then I had to read Trading in the Zone to fix psych issues. Trading in the Zone is a really good book. We talked to 15 minutes. You think you can deliver lower? Possible. Definitely possible. Get off the charts? I'm not really on the charts. I'm just talking to people. I can see hiding some sauce in his yapping. Yeah, I mean, the real sauce is everything besides the model stuff, man. Personally, I believe if you've been profitable for a year plus and no intuition, you don't know what you're doing. You think you need some intuition, yeah. You need like obviously intuition is still pattern recognition in some way or another because intuition just comes from seeing something over and over again. It's not like just random intuition like oh, I got a gut feeling. But you still need that, right? There's no model because even like guys, be real. Even when you have a model, it's not gonna form the exact same weight every single time. And you can't tell me that it's a probability thing. Like you can't. There are too many factors in trading that matter. If you take every single liquidity sweep CISD, you're not going to be profitable. You're just not. You still have to be selective. And that's just pattern recognition and intuition. You know? Like how many CISDs did we not take here? Yeah, I took it on the funded Push. I don't really calculate stops. Yeah, that's a lot of people trade like that. It's pretty good. How do you calculate your stop points? I just click shift and measure from entry to stop. What would you say to short to 10-11 to bearish? Yeah, it's a good short. If you were bearish right here, the 5-minute SIBI, it's a good short. If you were bearish, that's probably somewhere in the realm of where your entry model would form. 5-minute SIBI, trades there, closes below, and that's a bottom tick all the way down. I was not expecting this move lower today, no. I lost today taking longs after London low was swept in the moment inverse. Yeah, that's fine, bro. I took pretty much a similar trade around here. And we got stopped out on news. You teach variations of ICT. I teach my model that I developed from ICT. I don't know if that's a variation. And I trade exact. What I teach is what I learned from ICT and put into my own model. I don't really teach. I'm just here to show you guys how I trade. Even if you guys look at my YouTube videos, never once do I say you should do things this way. I think you should do this. I say this is what I do. And if you want to do what I do or take inspiration from what I do, there's the information for you if you want. Realistically, I don't care if anyone trades the way I do. It literally makes no difference to me. Good shit, Jerry. Nice. Yeah, I had the wrong bias today. I was expecting this move lower. We were at equilibrium of the bearish price range. Yeah, I can see that now. It's a little bit more clear. I still don't know if Monday's low is going to get taken. It's hard to say. Is it bad I'm looking for a trade? As long as your model forms. Do people copy you and are profitable because of it? I do get a lot of messages that people say, you know, they passed an account or they got a payout or they made some money on a live account after I win a trade on stream. So some people, I'm sure, yeah, unless they're just lying, but I don't see why they would take time out of their day to tell me that. I also don't think there'd be so many people copying me every day. You'll notice, like if I like at the prime time, if I say I'm about to trade, everyone's watching. As soon as I say I no more trading for today, everyone's gone. That's how you know. I use Alpha Ticks. You can copy trade Apex and Alpha. Yes, you can. You'd have to get Tradeovate accounts though. You would have to get a Tradeovate account. So if you guys are in the Discord, go from 500 to 200 as soon as you have. Yeah, I know. Would you take this short? Not at 11.10, no. But if it was somewhere over here and it was in my bias with bearish, yeah, it's a good model. The model's there. I went long earlier today, wrong bias. Yep, same for me. I had the wrong bias today. 2 days in a row, wrong bias. It's been a while. It's been a really long time since we had wrong buys 2 days in a row. But yesterday we didn't trade. Today we took one loss. We still have the PM session to recoup. Um, Win rate in July? Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. I guess trade Zella would probably be. My trade win percentage was 62. My day win percentage was 85. So we only had 2 red days. If you combine my alpha futures accounts, we had oh no, sorry. I guess if you include the 100K account, but no, I wouldn't include those. So we had one, two, three. Yeah, that's pretty good July. Pretty good July. Yeah, pretty good July. 62. I guess I'll just show you. So this is from my 50K standard and 50K zero. This week we got the 50K standard payout, and then this week we got the zero. Not bad. It's kind of hard to keep track because sometimes you get a new account and stuff with prop firm, so that's why I don't really care too much about these stats. I don't have any other month, just simply too far back. I could have the 100K account. I've had that one for a long time. We got that one in June, and we're just sitting around break even because first week of July was not good. Not good trading for me. But we're up, so not that that's what matters, but can't complain. Yeah, mostly PM models, mostly PM models, and mostly like just break evens, barely break evens. Did you make enough from payouts to not work a 9 to 5? Do you make enough from payouts? Um, do you make enough from payouts to not work a 9 to 5? It depends what 9 to 5, I guess. But I don't work a 9 to 5. I cover all my expenses, so I guess so. I mean, I cover my expenses. I put money into my live account every so-ish month, depending on the month. Um, have you tried beating a Jet 2 holiday? Why does that sound so familiar, bro? I was able to get a payout, but I realized buffer wasn't enough. Now I'm down 138 on the funded. Did you use Top Step? Did you use Top Step? You gotta build a buffer. Yeah, you just gotta take your time with Top Step. Nothing wrong with it. You just gotta take your time. Don't rush it. The first 30 days are gonna be just slowly building a buffer. Yeah, 30 to 40 days. I wouldn't expect a payout. 30 to 40 days. You're slowly just building the account. Maybe you have a bad month. It's gonna take more than 30 to 40 days. That's just part of Top Step. But once you get the payout, then you're cruising. You can get payouts every week. That's how I approach my Alpha Futures account. If your goal is to get your first payout, as soon as you pass, take 3. Try to get 3 net positive days. 2 are. If I take a payout on my zero alpha account, like 800, for example, my buffer be set to 0. No, it will not be Shant. So as soon as you're eligible, I would request a payout. Your girl knows you like candles more than her. I definitely like my girl more than I like the candles. But I do like the candles, and she knows that. Get cooked today. Lost 350K express accounts. Probably you over traded or over leveraged. Those accounts could have been 3 payouts, but you probably didn't give yourself the chance to, recoup a loss, or you got to give yourself benefit of the doubt that you'll be able to recoup. which raise the account to 3K and half would be 1.5, so 1.5 should be the buffer. You can do that. You can do that if you want, but I would just request payout as soon as you're eligible. I think that's probably the best way. That's part of the game. It's part of the improvement journey, but you really have to get to a point where, like, come on. Come on. You have to get to a point where you can't just blow your account every time you take a loss or two. Like, come on. You just gotta, how long are you gonna be blowing your accounts after a loss? You just gotta take the loss and recoup. Honestly, PM Session Model was a really great ad for me. How long have you been profitable with your model after backtesting? After backtesting. I mean, to be honest, this model's always brought in more than it's lost. It's just kind of been improving along the way. Kind of hard to say how long. I don't trade this time, so I won't be executing. I'll be waiting till 2 p.m. I will be trading PM session. I'm anticipating a pretty clean 1R ATM model today. So I'll record, I'll post what I'm looking for. You ever scale in your trade? Yeah. It's been a while, but yeah. Usually I do so on Top Step the most. Top Step has no consistency rule, right? I can't pass fundeds, but yet I can pass fundeds, but yet to get a payout. If you can pass fundeds, do you know how easy an alpha payout? Bro, on alpha, the eval is literally harder than the payout. Because you only need like 3 wins. So if you make like $1,000 on alpha funded, you can request a payout. You don't even need a buffer. You don't need 3K, 2K. You don't need all that. So on alpha, I literally tell people, like, if you pass your eval and you struggle with the payout, well, just know the eval is easier. So if anything, you can even take your time with the eval. It's literally easier to get a payout. I know it sounds like, guys, I'm not trying to be like that cocky guy trying to make it seem like, oh, it's so easy to get a payout. I'm literally being honest with you guys. The eval is harder on alpha futures than the funded. Shit, even in general, evals are harder to pass because you have to risk more and it's harder. It takes, your edge is not as prevalent. I low key, I'm not that good at evals. I'm gonna be pretty honest. We just have to hit a 2R trade every now and then, and I pass. If not, I lose. But the payouts are a lot easier. You just need 3 wins, 2R, small risk. You don't have to risk much. If you lose once, oh, we lost 125, bro. Who cares? 125. You get 2 tries. When you lose 125 in one day, all right, fine. You take another trade, it hits 2R, 3R. There's your 2R, right? The best thing about it is if you lose 125 in one day, I take a second trade and I win that one. It's still consistent, right? Because it's in the same day. So even if I have if I would take $125 loss, $300 win or $400 win, I'm up 200-300 on the day. It's valid. There's no 20% discount. It's only 10% now. I have 150K standard. That means I have to make over 6K to get a payout? No, no, no. You don't need to make any amount of money. As soon as you're eligible, you just need 40% consistency. That's the only requirement. Just get 3 wins, bro. 3 wins that are around 2 to 3R each or 1 to 2R each. Keep it simple. You found a code that's still giving you 20%? What is it? It's working? No, I don't trade this time. How can I get the easiest payout with Apex? On Apex, again, it's the same mindset as Top Step. Forget getting a payout. You need to trade good for like a month straight. Trade good for like a month straight. Get a funded next account, bro. I promise you. I'll check it out because honestly, a lot of people have been telling me. Although I don't really want to get any more firms. I don't really need it. I can get 20 Apex, 5 Top Step, and 3 Alpha. What more would I need? That's already crazy. I don't need more. Unless this is similar to Alpha, don't see what I'm gonna want this for. Is it this? Okay, 40% consistency, reset, Tiffany's, whatever. This one, 2,000 to make 3,000. 40% is fine. One-time fee, $100 one-time fee. No benchmark minimum days. This is a challenge. What about the funded? Ah, man, I can't be asked. I can't be asked. Christ, what you need to do is just set a profit target on the day, 300, maybe 400, and just slowly go. As soon as you're up in a trade, you're up 300 for it, close the trade. Why not take profit? Take profit's not bad, but if they have live trailing drawdown, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather a buffer on Apex than a buffer on Take Profit Trader, if that makes sense. Take Profit is good though. Take Profit is good. I would just rather have, if I could choose between Apex buffers and Take Profit buffers, I'm picking Apex. Man. You can get 20 accounts with Apex. Are you in? No, I'm not trading it. Does Alpha have a lockout balance after payout? I don't know what that means, but no. Like funded, you can get a payout on. I want to know the funded rules. What does it take to get a payout with funded next? Do you pay Alpha monthly for a challenge? You pay monthly until you pass. 20 accounts is crazy. You think they? Of course, Apex makes more money than any other futures firm out there. 100% they'll pay out. They paid out millions, people. I'm gonna be honest though, yo. Let me give you guys a little secret. Since you guys are like the OGs and you stayed in chat the whole time, let me tell you guys something. Start posting your listen closely, man. Start posting your trades on social media. I don't care. Post all your wins. Post something. Post your P&L. Post your month. Post it. Have a little bit of a presence, so that way you're not a complete nobody. Realistically, any firm might deny your ass. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't heard Apex deny anyone. Not that they follow the rules. I haven't heard Alpha for sure. I don't think Alpha didn't deny anyone. Their rules are very clear cut and they're really consistent. They have a lot of money to pay people out, bro. They have a very successful forex firm. Keep that in mind. Top Step similar. I can't really speak about the other ones. I don't know, but sure they'll pay you out. But just to be safe, get a little bit of a social media presence. So just in case something goes wrong, you want to get your money, you can post about it. A little bit of complaint. Requested an Apex payout today at Apex Trader Funding. We'll see how long it takes. They'll pay you, bro. Think about it like this. Do you guys think Apex or Alpha is ever going to deny me of a payout, assuming I follow the rules? I don't think they'd deny me anyways. I personally have never met anyone that has been denied an Apex payout, assuming they follow the rules. If you follow the rules, they'll pay you out. Alpha rejected 3 payouts from Alpha Futures or Alpha Capital. If it's Alpha Futures, I'm gonna be honest, bro. You probably broke the rules, or you weren't eligible for a payout and you requested one. Apex took a month for a payout for you. I mean, my first TopStat payout took like 2 or 3 weeks. It's because I messed up the paperwork though. Do you pay Alpha? No, I don't pay. I usually pass within 1 month, so I just pay once. When is the giveaway? There's no giveaway today, bro. We're doing a full PC giveaway. How much was the Apex activation fee for what account? It changes per account size. I think it's like 120 for a 50K. Yeah, I mean, if you made profits on a news trade, the thing is that's not really getting denied for a payout. You just get one day taken away from you, that winning day. We got a bag that for that shit. We got a bag for what? The PC giveaway. Anyway, but it's 11:25, so I'm probably gonna call it. When are you doing account giveaways for your daily viewers, bro? When am I doing it? I'm doing it last Friday when we gave away 7 accounts, bro. That's when I'm doing it. 3 days ago when we gave away 7 accounts. That's like almost $1,000. That's when. We'll do more this month at some point, but I can't be doing them every week. I don't know who you guys think I am. I got to reinvest into my trading first. But I like doing giveaways with you guys. So I appreciate you guys coming through. I will see you guys live tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're in the Discord, stay tuned. I'm going to execute the PM session model today. It's been pretty consistent. I'm not going to live stream it. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to live stream PM when I'm winning every single PM and I'm not, like I feel like that has some correlation there. The fact that I can just sit there and do my own thing. I haven't lost PM session in a really long time. Probably not. I might lose. I'm ready to lose it, obviously, but I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. So I'll post about it. Until then, peace, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. If you want to join the giveaway and you use my code, message me so I can add you, and that's it. Why don't you go live on this DC PM, see how it goes? Like I said, I'm doing 2 good trading PM session right now by myself. Don't want to go live and just risk that. It's kind of the only time I have to trade peacefully, so just want to trade peacefully. Appreciate you, Ian. We took 1 loss today so far, and I'll update the PM session later. Appreciate you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Appreciate you, Sergio.